we are back with another review, this time the high-grade Ginn type Insurgent. This is from the movie Stargazer, the Gundam Seed Stargazer, and this was released on September 2006 for 1200 yen. So you can see here, I already saw a problem here. Why is it shown like a different color from this side and then this color from this side, right? But let's see what's in the box. So we have 3 bags of runners and the instruction manual. So last time I only checked the color guide in the instruction manual. This time I will also check which parts are not gonna be used. So for this specific kit we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm expecting 4 parts that are not gonna be used. Oh, 7 including the polycaps. And for the color guide, where the hell is the color guide? Here's the color guide. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 colors, and some of them will be in the stickers. Moving on to the runners, we have runner A in 4 different colors. We have the really dark gray, we have the white but not pure white I think, and then we have light gray and then orange. For runner B, we have runner B1. We have two runner Bs. This is the olive green parts. If you want me to describe it, it's like a yucky brown color. It's not really dark brown, it's like a yellow brown. Runner B2, we have like a half of the head right here, and we have part for the waist, the same color as the olive green for runner B1. Moving on to runner C, this is a really light gray color. This is not the same white as the runner A, and this composes the parts for the wings, for the backpack, and some leg parts and arm parts. Runner D, it says runner D3 but there's no more runner Ds left, and this is for the bazooka and some specific detail parts right on this side. Moving on to the polycaps, just a regular high-grade polycaps. It's just a little bit more than usual. And we only have a sheet of sticker. It's the foil stickers, mostly for the eyes again, and for the sights of the weapons. In this case, I believe for the chest, but I would not put that, so I will only use the ones for the eyes. And yeah, this is the only sticker that comes with the kit. So here's what it looks like built. I only use the stickers for the mono eye, and my first impression is I don't really like the color of the main color of this mobile suit. If you compare the color of this mobile suit to the high-grade Gushan Rebake Full City, I would actually prefer the color of this, even though I don't like it, because this is just garbage color. But anyways, here's what it looks like next to the entry grade RX-782 and SD S-Ray red frame. For the armaments, other than the 2 missile launchers on its legs, it also comes with an assault rifle and this weapon. This is actually called 500mm recoilless rifle. It actually looks like a bazooka of a Zaku, right? And other than that, it also comes with this sword. It's like a RPG sword. But according to the manual, it's not actually for this mobile suit. However, there's no one stopping you for using it. It also comes with some spare parts. So other than the weapons, you also will get a right holding hand. Nothing special about it. You will also get some polycaps, and you will also get a spare left side of the head armor. This is actually an optional part if you don't want to equip the searchlights on the left part of the head. As you can see here, this part actually has a hole in it, so you can equip these lights. But it's actually better if you want to equip it, in my opinion. It looks like that when you want to equip it. So you have that, and you also get a spare part of this. You can equip this on the shoulder, but actually you also have an option to equip another searchlight on this part. The thing is, this is really dark gray and this is gray. I don't know if you can see the difference. But yeah, so if you want to equip the one with the lights, you will have lighter gray than the other one. And then you also get a spare waist part. It also comes with the lights like this. However, this light on this side comes off easily, just like that. So I don't wanna equip this part. Instead, I only use the part without the lights in it. I just don't wanna lose these parts when I just display them on my D12. Since it only comes with two weapons, the bazooka looking weapon and the assault rifle, it can easily equip it in both hands. Alright, so it's up to you if you want to equip the assault rifle on the right or the left, and the same with the bazooka looking weapon. The thing is, with these weapons, they don't have tabs in them, not like the Zaku, the TriStar Zaku that I reviewed previously. They just sit right on the hole of the holding hand. It doesn't interfere with the arm right here, so you can point it straight with the arm like that. The same thing with the bazooka, but it's kinda finicky. It's gonna shake around, right? While we're at it, might as well try the shake test. This is actually pretty good for a high grade made 15 years ago. The other thing that actually amazes me about this kit is the part separation of it. Look at the wing. It's actually color separated and part separated. So if you wanna paint it separately, it's gonna be easy. There's no seam line on the wing. This is actually one whole part, and the same thing on the other one, on the other part. Take a look at the missile launchers as well. When I first saw it, I actually can't believe that they provided a separate plastic for the missiles and then a separate plastic for the launcher itself. However, even with those part separations and color separations, you still actually have color inaccurate parts, especially on the weapons. Right here, I will show you. Here's the bazooka, and here's what it looks like. And here's the assault rifle, and here's what it looks like. So basically, it's mostly on the weapons. Those are mostly on the weapons and the thrusters from the back. You can see it right here. So for the stickers, just as I mentioned earlier, these are actually mostly used for the mono eye, the sensors, and this is like the signature K on the left shoulder of the mobile suit, or left chest of the mobile suit. And then you have these black stickers. These are actually color correcting stickers for the skirt. You see here. Moving on to seam lines, you will have to expect a lot. Of course, there will be one seam line on the weapon. It's like one whole seam line. The same thing with the other weapon. However, on this kit, expect a lot more, because starting from the shoulder, it's like here. Shoulder, you will have on the arm and the lower arm. Of course, you will have some on the thigh. You will have some on the leg, of course, and of course you have a bonus. You also have some at the back, right here, and it's actually one more on each thrusters. But you can barely see it, but if you wanna fix that seam line, you will have to as well. Other than that, the mold lines on this is very minimal. The only mold lines I saw is this from the missile launcher and the inside part of the thrusters. You can barely see it on this camera, but I'll take a picture of it. Moving on to articulation, there's no forward and backward. It's barely side to side movement as well, but you can rotate it all the way. You can rotate the shoulder all the way if you don't have the wings, and it doesn't actually go sideways up here. You can rotate it, and then the elbow bend is like the normal high grade, and then the usual ball joint hands. For the chest, you can rotate it. Actually, it can rotate all the way. That's impressive. There's no other articulation for side to side and forward and backward. For the backpack, the only articulation is this, goes up and down like that, sideways. You can barely do it like this as well. For the front skirt, goes up above there. It can reach the chest. The side skirt up to that side. The back skirt doesn't really articulate at all. So for the legs, if you wanna lift it up to that high forward, and then the backward's gonna be blocked by the back skirt. For sideways, only up to this. So for the rotation, there's no rotation for the leg. It's actually two jointed knee bend. This thing doesn't articulate at all. It's like only slot in like that. You can also lift the ankle armor up to here and then down to there. For the back, there's also an articulation, but not a lot. For the feet, backward, forward. The only thing that stops it are the front armor and the back armor of the foot. And then sideways, it can also do sideways. And yeah, that's it for the main body, the main mobile suit. But for the weapons, there's actually no articulations for the weapons at all. Nothing moves on it. On this assault rifle, nothing moves on it as well. So, to summarize, for a kit released 15 years ago, this kit has very average articulation and part separation, but the details is definitely not its strong suit. One thing that really disturbs me about this kit is the inside thrusters of the wings. It looks like that they're supposed to be connected to it, but there's none. And just as I said earlier, I don't really like the main color, but I believe that a bit of painting should fix that. However, you will have a really bad time fixing those seam lines. So unless you don't really care about it, good luck. That's it for the review. If you like the kit after hearing all the good things and its flaws, then buy it. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing if you want more of these videos.